I gotta be careful.
That's why people do mukbangs at their house.
Okay.
She already started.
Okay, ready?
This is a blooper.
Am I in the shot?
That strap's in the way. Yeah, you are. I can see you.
Yeah, I can't see because you're strapped.
But everyone's in there. I can see myself.
Oh yeah, well yeah, you guys can. Okay, I have to. I don't know if that was loud enough, but hopefully it will be.
I can do it. I have a really loud clap.
Okay, ready, go.
3, 2, 1. Dang it, no. It wasn't very loud.
Yeah.
Oh,
There we go.
There we
Look,
go.
I've been eating.
You can sync that up. Okay. What do I do? Should I introduce?
If you want, yeah.
We're here at Taco Bell.
Don't say where we're at.
Why? Bleep
I don't
that.
give two shits.
I'm gonna cut that out.
We're in Texas.
You think I don't edit my videos? Oh, I do.
Oh, bitch, I know you do.
I'm Tristan. I don't edit.
You're wrong.
Listen, I'm about to
I-
demolish this potato sauce taco.
Wait, I've never had it before.
Oh,
I
it's
have
good.
2 shredded chicken quesadillas, 2 triple layer nachos, and my freezy. This one.
That one, yeah.
We got that caramel apple freezy.
Dip it in that
Yum
cheese,
yum.
bitch.
What y'all get? Or should I go?
I'd have vegetarian options because I think I'm doing something, but I'm really not.
You really not.
This right here vegetarian.
This is
But not this.
I forgot. Oh, you guys got sauce packets. Let's go.
You know how they make the beans?
Please don't. He used to work at Taco Bell.
5 years ago.
Was it that long?
Uh-huh.
How do they make the beans?
No, my whole thing is filled with beans.
Is it gross?
That's not
A
good.
bit.
That's not a good answer. How they make the beans though? Expose them. Expose them.
So, you come in this white bag.
Uh-huh.
I'll wait until Isabella comes back. To be continued.
Give me the most ghetto mukbang ever. I'm so excited to see it.
Damn, she came through with that.
Does anyone use fork?
No, I'm good.
Sorry, keep going.
Anyways, the beans. Start off in a white bag that say beans.
It's like
And the
powder.
ingredients, the whole bag's filled with ingredients. This says ingredients. So you know it's processed. So they start off like, they look like oats. Like long oats. And then you pour them in like a pitcher with hot water and then they turn into beans. But it's like, how would that happen?
Wait.
You have
Oh, they're,
long
like,
strand of
dehydrated?
oats. Long strand of oats
Ew.
and they become beans.
Wow, they taste good.
Okay. We should know by now. What's that? Empanada. Mmm.
Okay.
The
No.
napkin.
Oh, yes.
Said this
Be
was
messy.
gonna be nasty because I got the beefy crunch, but I got it with beans instead of meat.
Oh.
Like I said, because I think I'm doing something. I told them it was gonna taste like nachos. Nachos, we put beans on nachos.
True.
The chips are soggy.
Have you seen that video?
But,
There's like this channel and it's this kid and he's like, his channel name is Maddie Smokes, and he tries to hotbox with like, what's it called? Vape. He tries to hotbox with a vape with his friends. It's water vapor. You can't hotbox with a vape. It disappears. So he's out here like, and they're like really going at it, and then he's like, guess we couldn't hotbox, and maybe next time.
y'all know that's me, right? I'd be the one to do that.
No, as soon as he said it, I was like, can we do that? And I was like thinking about it real hard. I was like, he seems so confident.
It's like they're trying to give themselves a facial in there. I mean,
I have a
it's
good
steam.
idea.
A vape facial. Imagine that. I'm gonna do a watermelon vape facial.
You should have hot pickles.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Kay
saying
and I were talking
earlier.
about that.
We should do a gas station mukbang. No lie. I'm not even joking.
7-Eleven.
Yes, they have hot pickles, right? Finna go get me a hot pickle. What these mugs do?
I'm eating 2 burritos.
I'm getting sauce all over my mouth.
That's how you know it's good. I should have got more hot sauce.
That's how you know it's good.
Who wants to get more hot box?
Gotta eat this with a fork. So I don't.
Double fisted. Damn, they loaded this fucking taco.
But
Oh, they playing Megan Trainor.
Man, I should have been stoned before
I
this.
know this song was Megan Trainor.
That's what we should have done.
What's that?
Got stoned before we came
The
here.
cantina burrito?
Eh?
Is it the cantina burrito?
It's a power burrito. It looks remotely more healthy, so it's
It's kind of healthy.
That's what I thought I was doing when
But
I
you're
went vegetarian. I was like, I'm gonna be healthy
little double fisted burritos over here. Okay. Excuse me. I hope that
For the
audio caught
record,
that.
not every vegetarian option is healthy.
Ice cream's vegetarian.
Why do you want to attack me or whatever?
Vegetarians can still eat chips. Not healthy.
True.
Vegetarians can still eat cheese pizza. Not healthy.
But if you're vegan,
You
no
ass
cheese.
out. That
But you can
sucks.
still eat the chips. This is very vegan friendly, Taco Bell.
You know they're making. No offense, Taco Bell, but
What?
Del Taco has
I've heard about it.
introducing the fake meat,
Yes.
Oh shit.
and Taco Bell should step on that fucking game. Cause y'all make a lot of money if y'all did.
And there's a Del Taco up the street.
How you think Baker's still in business?
Right.
Because they cater to
Because they
everybody.
bomb.
They got Mexican, they got American, they got vegetarian food, anything.
Baker's Mukbang.
Have you ever looked at Baker's, like their calorie count? It's so high.
I don't want to look at any calorie
Like, I
count.
looked at a chicken sandwich because, I always think I'm doing something when I choose chicken over a burger. That thing says like 1,000 calories.
I believe it. It's like any fast food, please. This shit's gonna kill us.
We
one
also
day.
have to realize that sometimes one item has more calories than the other one, but there's such things as good and bad calories,
That's why people do macros.
which I don't want to get into because that shit's weird.
It is weird. You can go eat McDonald's and still be healthy.
I was going to say something,
Intellectual.
but then I got really distracted by my food.
Wait, should we have a good topic to talk about?
Like what?
I don't
Something clickbaity.
Like, I don't like lettuce in my taco.
She
Lettuce.
doesn't like lettuce in her taco.
E. coli in my taco?
Yeah.
Bomb. Oh wait, we gotta make it true though. Is there E. coli in your taco? Now
Not
you can
enough.
now you can name it E. coli in my taco.
Chill.
Taco Bell gave me E. coli. No. Fucking.
Fucking Subway. I thought I got food poisoning yesterday because I had Subway during my lunch at work. I was up in that drive-thru and I was talking to my coworker and I was like, Ryan, my stomach don't feel right. And he's like, did you have Subway? And I was like, yeah, because you have food poisoning from there too.
Ooh.
And I'm just like, I don't feel right. He's like,
Ooh, y'all better stay away from that Subway.
I'm like, I'm scared now. Well, after what you shared in the group chat about Maxi food, there was like another thread talking about Subway, like a person at Subway was like dealing with spiders or some shit.
Oh wait, you're talking about the rat?
Fam, we're eating.
Like, I'm not
Talking about food poisoning while we're eating. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
We're fine.
I grew up in the ghetto.
They
so
should have made
that
my
stuff don't even
quesarito
faze me.
vegetarian because there's no fucking meat in here at all.
Why isn't that?
That look bomb. I should got one of those. I was inspired to eat off the counter.
Inspired by your wallet?
I usually eat McDonald's.
I mean,
Big mood. Okay, I really want to try this, but I still have burrito left. But
Just eat it.
I've never had one before.
Man, why am I not that hungry?
Ooh,
Ooh.
look at all that diabetes and heart attacks up in here.
Oh, it's
That
an
was-
apple empanada.
Yeah.
It looks like it's gonna be bomb.
Moist.
I can see the sugar crystals on it. Oh.
I can see the sugar crystals.
This tastes like elementary, middle school.
I'm feeling some back to school memories.
Ooh.
This is actually really good.
I'm feeling some pussy marijuana.
Here we go. Pussy, marijuana. Pussy, marijuana. Pussy, marijuana. Pussy, marijuana. Pussy, marijuana. I wanna smoke weed every day, and I'm gonna eat that pussy. Period. Come pause. Hold the applause. I'm on the drum for more alone.
And that's the end.
That's a good song.
It's like mood.
I almost did something so controversial. Dear Lord, I'm so glad I stopped.
Gone controversial.
Off the record.
Have y'all?
Here,
Okay,
no,
I
cut
know.
this out. Oh, let's
Too
talk
late.
about this.
That's what I was gonna talk about.
Wait, have you?
Yes,
have,
I've
you're
just
caught up,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
We all caught up.
Shit.
Right.
I want to see how big that was on here.
Here we
That'll be my way of syncing up the audio. Just the talk pop.
Here we go.
Damn. It's just damn.
Yeah, I'll admit,
Tell
it
me
took
why.
way too long
Oh yeah.
for Jake Paul to get introduced to the series. Just
Yeah,
that.
That's what I told you.
Episode
episodes.
2 was just like not good.
Yeah,
There was no reason
No,
for us to sit
somebody
there and
was
watch.
talking about
Episode 2 was the one about they're talking about like psychopaths and all that.
Sociopaths.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like, if you watch the Graveyard Girl series, he also made it really long, and the first like 5 parts, she's not even in them, and they're not even talking about her yet.
I
But
don't even know
people
what
still
was
call
about
it the
her.
Graveyard Girl series, right? Even though she wasn't in it, but the problem is that it was being marketed as the Jake Paul episode, because he does that usually. He'll build up till he meets them, but like.
the whole like, I think that's why I like the Jeffree Star ones because
It
like
was right away.
It was right away.
right away like let's meet each other. No, Jake Paul like why did they take 5 episodes to meet him?
I think episode 3, that was the most pointless.
Well, I don't
That
remember
should've-
what
was the one
happened in the
with the-
episodes. Like,
That's
it
the
started
one
to
where
blend.
he was just watching
There was a lot
videos.
of
Oh yeah, I was just
information,
watching
though.
videos.
Yeah,
But
and
that
it's-
one should have been like almost like a behind the
didn't-
scenes or like an extra video to watch on the
Or he
side.
could
It
have
should have
mixed
been
2
true.
and 3 together.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna
he
say.
could
Is like
have.
skip 2 and just have
Like,
2 and 3 be
2
like
and 3 together, like just cut
get
things
to
that
it
weren't
quicker.
important. Like
Yeah, and especially like with the videos, he was analyzing too much. Like, you cannot analyze a person's character from a video like that. Like, you have to like go and meet them. Like,
Exactly.
so I was like, Shane. And I will
dude, I was
admit,
telling you
like,
yesterday, I was like, I wish he talked to the parents.
But they probably wouldn't.
Yeah,
agree
but
to
still,
it.
like,
Yeah.
you can't analyze someone by just watching fucking home videos.
True. I do feel like he overreacted a little bit about the sociopath part. It is creepy
That I
and
just
everything.
didn't like at all.
Yeah.
I think
He made
honestly,
it seem like
I
one
don't
of his
care what that
conspiracy theories.
therapist says. It was so inappropriate for her to just be like creepy, gross, creepy, gross. And,
Right.
like it was like, just imagine you're talking about another disorder and you're like, oh, isn't that creepy and gross? Like, even though most mental disorders, the symptoms of them are creepy and gross. Like, let's just be honest. Like, it's horrible. Like, bulimia, like that's gross. Like, but why would you sit there as a therapist, as a trained professional, and sit there
it's disgusting.
Isn't that gross? They throw up. Like,
Yeah.
well, it's a mental disorder, so you can't really sit there and call them gross for something that they were born with or that isn't their fault. Like,
Yeah.
it just really rubbed me. She specifically rubbed me the wrong way, and he was like, "Oh, it's because I edited her that way." I'm like, "No, I don't think so."
She said things that, and that was like the controversy
just
that blew
should've
up
watched
too.
it
Was
out.
like everyone was like, now you're making it seem that you're trying to diagnose somebody that you don't know, and you're trying to make normal people.
Where she get her degree from.
For real.
No, but in the 5th episode, she even says this isn't her specialty. In the 5th episode, she says she deals with eating disorders and
That is true.
what was the other one?
Eating disorders and self-harm.
And exactly.
But still, you shouldn't say it's gross.
Yeah, of course, we're not saying that, but it's not her. She can't
Like,
diagnose
not all
anybody anyway.
therapists are the same.
Exactly. And then I thought like with the backlash of the whole like sociopath thing is that he would be over it. But even he was bringing it up in episode 5 too. Like whenever he said something, just like any minute thing, he put those words up at the bottom like, oh,
risk
this is
taker
and I'm like,
and convincing.
he said one thing.
Yeah.
He convinced you to get into a golf cart.
Yeah, no,
Saying.
because he said like I'm forcing you, but it's Jake. He's probably not actually forcing you. Like he's just saying that.
You
Like
can say
Yeah,
that,
I just honestly, I think the whole series honestly would be better if the sociopath thing was a completely, because he said, oh, it's because I wanted to do a series about sociopaths, and then Jake Paul hit me up, so I decided to combine them. It feels forced. If he
It
had
does.
just done a series on sociopaths, then that could have been its own thing.
Right.
And then what he could have theoretically done, first 2 episodes, gotten the context, done the research about Jake Paul, meet Jake Paul. If it was more about just Jake Paul and less about is Jake Paul, like no one cares about that question, by the way. Nobody's asking that question. He's like, oh, everyone's calling him a sociopath. I'm like, who?
No.
I haven't heard a single person. And I've watched a lot of Jake Paul
Like,
videos.
he's just crazy.
I've never heard somebody like insinuate that he's a sociopath or a psychopath. They
Right.
just don't like him because he's like an asshole. Like,
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
that's a
He's a tool.
completely separate subject. So I don't like.
Yeah. What he honestly should have done is once he found out that his brother was more so the sociopath, he should have ended it with Jake Paul
Yep.
and then did a whole series about it on Logan. 'Cause
I
but
wouldn't
the thing
have
is,
wanted that though. I hate
but
Logan.
Logan,
Yeah.
he admitted that he has sociopathic
Yeah,
tendencies.
right. Well, and
So he
like,
could, like,
he
interview
could have just
somebody.
ended the sociopath thing and been okay. It seems pretty clear that Logan's the one with this problem.
Yeah.
I'm gonna continue my series with Jake Paul, but I think we can go ahead and not talk about the
Exactly.
sociopath thing anymore.
That's
Jake
what was
is
bothering
not a
me when I was
and I
watching
can't
that
tell if this is
episode.
pre-filmed or not either.
I think
No.
it is.
No, it is.
I think it is, but I think he's editing things
Oh.
into it.
I thought
Yeah.
that too, but then he said, "Oh, I'm editing part 7 right now. I'm filming these as like in real time." And I was
I
like,
think
what?
that was when he
How?
was adding like the
Yeah.
Alyssa Violet interview. Because
Dude.
Like, so that's the part that I'm
for
excited.
Me too.
Um,
Because she seems
But
like
I
a
just
traitor.
wanna make sure she
she's the
tells the
elephant
truth.
in the room. Like she's the elephant in the room.
Absolutely.
She's been ever since the series started. I'm like, if he doesn't somehow really ask him about Alyssa Violet, like if he doesn't ask Jake Paul about Alyssa Violet, if they just ignore that topic completely, then I'm
the
not
whole
really.
series BS.
Because that was the stuff that she said Jake Paul did was the worst stuff
Right.
that he did. Other than like the Martinez twins, but Nick Crompton pretty much said that none of that was true, which I kind of believe Nick
With
Crompton
the,
to be
Mart-
honest.
look,
Yeah.
the Martinez twins can't even act. When I was looking at those videos, who believed this?
The
Yeah.
sad music, and they're like, he bullied us.
Yeah. Wow.
He was
Get
like,
out.
He was like,
And the guy in the corner like,
Stop.
Me.
he bullied us.
going
But
back
I
to
was
that Logan
pissed
Paul
when they
stuff,
said he called him a beaner. I was like, if that's
Right.
true, I'm gonna be
Okay,
pissed off. That's when it set me off.
that's what he needs
But
to
I don't
talk
know.
about. It's not the stuff that he's done, but the stuff that he says.
Yeah.
Because it's already been
He's not gonna
debunked
address that,
That
though.
what he's done is fake, but what he says isn't. Because he already
He's not going
they
to
already
address the
said
beaner
all the.
comment. I already
all the
know he's
they're
not
not.
going to. He doesn't care. Because the thing is, if he was a Latino, he'd go up
would've
there and he'd
cared.
be like, so did you actually say the word beaner? Are you actually using ethnic slurs? It's Shane Dawson. Shane Dawson talked to Jeffree Star and didn't ever once specifically say
him about-
racist or the, like,
Yeah.
Jeffree Star brought it up, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, Jeffree wanted to clear his name.
Right.
Like, somebody was
I
like
don't think
talking
he's
to,
no, I don't think so either.
and like I was watching this video today where this guy, he was talking about like, he said like, have you noticed that Shane only works with white YouTubers? Like, not saying that Shane like prefers white YouTubers or that Shane's racist, but like it would be nice, considering you're such a big YouTuber and you have a platform, to like bring on creators that are like
color, yeah.
of color, like Black,
Yeah.
Latino, Asian, anything. But it's like,
True.
because he's like,
that'd be
even
nice to
for the
see.
Jeffree Star series, you brought on James Charles to do his makeup. James Charles is a white makeup artist. Like, you only seem to bring on, and I thought that was, I mean, like, it wasn't in a way of like trying to make everything about race, but it's also like, it's a good point that like, he's got a lot of responsibility now, so he needs to think about what the fuck he's doing.
Right.
Yeah.
He needs to
Especially
do something
since he
different.
changed his content around so much since he started.
Yeah.
Like,
It's funny because what? What's funny is that when he interviews those two girls that were at the TanaCon thing, they're both white.
That's true.
that is true.
And I honestly, I have a hard time believing all of Tana's fan base is super white, because like, I know Tana's white, but like,
Okay, this is what I think about that whole thing. Anybody of color,
anybody.
once they realized what was going on,
Right.
they asses left. Like, cause because even when you look at the footage,
That's
What?
true.
I did not see anybody of color.
For what?
The TanaCon.
Oh, like
Yeah.
with the people in the
Hello?
crowds and stuff?
Yeah, when you look at the footage, you
Hi.
didn't see,
It's because we know. Tell her I said hi.
like, you didn't see
Like,
anybody
that
of color.
mom
in
that
there.
was yelling, and she was like, we're
What
getting our money back. That would have been my
time?
mom times 1,000. Like,
Yeah.
it would have been within the first hour, my mom would have had an issue. Like,
Yeah, and then would have left.
I have class
Yeah.
at 8. So no problem. Have you called anyone else?
I was talking to like one of my favorite shift leads at work.
Okay.
I work with her all the time.
Okay.
Hi, Andrea.
Oh, Carrie says hi, by the way. All right, bye.
This
What'd she say? What'd she say?
Paige called off.
Is it
I was
better
just
with
weird
the
'cause she
Baja
doesn't
Blast?
call off.
Oh. Is it? I'm gonna wait till mine melts down a bit more.
Baja Blast as well, though.
But she was like, "Do you want to come in tomorrow?" I was like, "The fuck, no."
Oops, sorry.
Dude, usually when she calls me to come in, I can't do it. Like, it's always like super early in the morning.
Well, I
and it's too late at
work
night.
at Wednesday. I mean, I have school all day.
Give me that
Wednesday,
ice.
and my ankle's fucked up. So
Right.
It's like too frozen. The freezes here are always too frozen. Maybe that's why their machine's always broke.
Dude, their machine is always broken. I came through the drive-thru today and I was like, "Is your freezing machine
I didn't know we
working?"
were at McDonald's.
Yes.
that would slap right now.
Tea.
Ice cream.
Let me check. I'm like, y'all got this? Let me check.
You know what has really good ice cream? Is the Tasty Freeze at Wiener Schnitzel. Have you guys had their sundaes?
Oh fuck! That straw
Girl.
came out.
Girl.
The spirit,
Wiener
the
Schnitzel
Holy
ice
Ghost,
cream?
the
Girl.
Holy Ghost. went.
Especially the caramel
You
sundae.
can't sleep on Wiener Schnitzel.
They got some good shit, dude. Like,
Is that my phone? Oh.
Their
Their
chocolate
schnitzel stuff?
Their chocolate
dip?
Oreo shake.
Ooh.
Because you know people do Oreo
Are
shake.
we about to go?
Like they do Oreo shakes,
No,
right?
B is about to go.
Cool, whatever Oreo shake. Everybody got a Wiener Schnitzel. Chocolate Oreo shake. You got the Oreo shake. Put chocolate.
that's like me and you.
Are we about to go?
That is us.
Y'all can't bring up a shake and then not. No, we can't.
Let's finish this first. If
I'm
we
done
can.
already.
What you got left?
We still got these potato tacos. I couldn't eat them.
I ate the hell out of mine.
You want these?
Hell no.
You want one of these?
I'm full, bro.
I was over here
This is
talking
a
about.
triple double.
I was like, I'm not gonna eat all this food.
This is a midnight snack.
Food is gone.
But yeah, TanaCon. And you want to know what my conspiracy theory is about that little series? So, you know how like the two girls in the beginning
Fuck
came
Tana.
in?
The TanaCon thing?
Yeah, the two
Yes.
girls. So you know how one of them was like super talkative?
Yeah.
Oh, and the other one was just like sitting back.
She's
Yeah.
like, yeah. Yeah.
But the thing is, that girl, I feel like she was too comfortable in front of the camera. You know when
She
you
was. Oh yeah. She was cloud chasing.
Oh yeah, and like
She
I
was-
feel
she was
like
trying to get her follower count.
I would've too.
yeah, that's what I
That's the
think it
thing,
was.
I was like, man, that would have been worth
I've been talking
it.
and been like,
Right.
you can
I
follow
would
me
have
at.
been in there.
You know those other fans that didn't get invited to Shane's, I was pissed. They're like, the
Pissed.
fuck, I didn't get to invite to Shane's.
I'm mad that Shane didn't talk to anybody else. He was throwing all these videos up of these people that were
Yeah.
getting sunburned, all like specific videos, and he kept using them in different episodes. Why didn't he interview
You should
those
have
people?
interviewed the
Right.
bitch that fainted. And
I think
was
the
in
TanaCon one
The girl
though
that
was
was extra,
so
she was
last
like-
minute.
she was like,
That is true.
I think the TanaCon one, he was just like, it was mostly about Tana.
Yeah, and
There's
it was
still cinema on the light.
very mine.
Y'all
Oh,
were bad.
Abbott.
I was like, they're still there.
Y'all were bad. I was really trying to keep
And then
it.
at the
Y'all
bottom,
were
the
bad.
bottom of the video says, "I hope you're okay," or "I hope she's okay." Whoever this girl is, I hope you're okay.
Bitch.
She was.
No, she was doing it.
Because this is the thing. If I were sitting on that heat, I would have been like, "Go." She'd be like, "Let's get the hell out of here." First of all, she'd say, "Let's get the hell out of here." But if I were sitting here going, "I'm having heat stroke," she'd be like, "You're not having heat stroke. Swallow your spit and relax."
No, you should have had a heat stroke and collected that check.
That's the thing. She was collecting that check.
Look, if you have, you gotta take
She's
your
probably
moment.
rolling on the floor.
Y'all gotta take
She's
your
like,
moment.
"I need a refund and an extra $1,000."
I bet you she
Right.
laid down in
Tana, I
front
know
of
you got the money.
the stampede of people and be like, run me over, bitch, and they did.
Look,
And
you
I
just
would
gotta
have,
take your
in the front
moment.
of that Segway, try me, Michael. I know you got the money wearing those freaking boots.
He ain't got no money. You know the Gucci's are fake. That's why he can't refund nobody.
Or do he?
With a, that would have been me.
No, he probably had his AirPods.
Carrie.
He probably
That
has
would have been you. That
probably
would
had
have
his
been Carrie
AirPods on.
driving.
What?
Carrie driving run something over.
I know exactly what you're talking about too. There was one time we went out driving at night and like a little rat thing ran across the road.
Oh no.
I was driving. I heard boom. And Osvaldo in the back seat was like, I felt that. And I'm like, bitch, you stupid. I should have run out in the middle of the street anyway.
Wait, when was this?
This was like 2-3 years ago.
Listen,
As
I
happy
was
as
driving the
could
other
be.
day, and for some reason I caught a mouse running into the street. And I was like, bitch, if I ran you over, I wouldn't have felt you.
No, I
Small
gotta
little
tell
rat.
you, I don't know if this is somebody's pet hamster or what, but I'll tell you, didn't look like no rat to me. Did not look like no rat. And then it was running, and John was driving, and I was like, because I could not tell what I was looking at. I was like,
Looking like Ariana
and then all of a
Grande.
sudden, under my side, oh, for real, I was like, and I'm telling you, all of a sudden on my side, I feel the slightest little, and I was like, we for sure just ran over somebody's hamster. And I was not driving, but I was with John. I was like, John, I think you ran over a hamster. He's like, what? I was like, I don't know because I cannot verify.
You know that little house you're on.
If I had seen it, I would have said something, but I didn't see. I was like, is that a tumbleweed? Is that a piece of trash? But I felt that bump. I was like,
Is that somebody's bud on the
that
floor?
sure was not a piece of trash because a piece of trash will not make your car go.
Someone's weird.
Petey's gone missing. Petey's in the street.
Petey on the street sleeping.
Real sleep, honey.
I'm like, well, that's the thing. I'm like,
Wake up.
how did your hamster get all the way out here? That is
Fell
far.
out the car.
They must have wanted to be free.
I wasn't even in no neighborhood. I was driving, streets, like no businesses and stuff. How the hamster? I did not look like no rat. It was like brown. I was like, I never seen a brown rat in my life. I can tell you that. And it had no tail.
It was a hamster.
How you gonna?
Or
Yeah.
maybe a
Or a
bunny.
guinea pig.
No, it wasn't big enough.
Oh.
It was a baby.
Wait, who got set up
sad.
the lights?
Me.
Right.
Did you guys all
You want
want
to work,
one?
Carrie? No, you can eat them.
Okay.
What's your best one?
I don't like them that much.
I do.
They're bomb.
Ooh. That white shit running down.
You better look it up.
You know too. Look
You know
at
what
it.
to do, Carrie.
Look at it.
Carrie, you know what's good.
Cinnamon cream. The cinnamon delights are like.
She said she ready. She knew. She did the Trisha.
Yeah, she goes in when she licking her fingers.
Right.
Her fingers, dude.
I mean,
Finger licking good.
I put her nails too and everything.
Right.
it's
Just
satisfying.
like
When you go like
tongue
that.
like all in that place. Girl, you know you got some leftover shit up in there too. Like chill.
But yeah.
Wasn't this like remixed into another song?
I think so.
Yeah.
Alright then.
Okay, well, let's go. Bet.
Bet.
We out. We're done.
We out here.
Wait, where are we going?
Get ice cream.
We are that fat
Or
today.
you wanna
David's
go
stomach
get
will
snacks?
not survive.
I'm gonna survive, but I'll ride.
Ride or die.
What do y'all want to do?
I just want to sit for a little bit.
Here?
Yeah. Cause my head hurts a little bit. I had too much sugar, now my head's hurting again. Right here. Right here.
Oh, it stopped recording.
Oh.
I forgot it stopped after 30 minutes. It's 30. It probably just hit 30.
Yeah, it's
That's
31.
how-
That's 37.
And that started like a
31.
minute.
Oh, 31. I was
Should I
looking at
stop
the
this then?
seconds.
I'm just gonna end it. Bye. You guys are so janky.